Coming up next, for the Knights, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it all back together and get things on track with a win. Coming up next. Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year... is upon us. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're currently holding on to the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course there's Virginia. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation. Now the starting group for the visitors. And for Virginia. And so off the tip, it's Virginia. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So, I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Guarded by Edwards. To the paint. Here's Jack. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Neal. Outside Edwards. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Let's go now to the sideline.
Caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Here's Neal. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. It's Edwards on the wing. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. There's a screen. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Virginia. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Edwards has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
It's rebounded by Neal.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Back to Edwards. The 3. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
You can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout.
the starting five. At the power forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 17, EYBLS. Starting at the other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 24, number 24.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means there's so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good from the top of the key.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to and allow him a clean look from that. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Traps in the tray. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
It's blocked. They retain possession. Pass to Potter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Next ball.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And here is Neal. He averages about 5 points a game. Edwards from deep three-point territory. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And you talk about the rise of three-point shooting, Coach. Damian Lillard has been at the vanguard.
Yeah, I think what Damian Lillard has done, he's been one of the guys, one of the few guys in this league who changed what we think about three-point shooting. Because of his range, he shoots it from deeper than we're used to with most anyone else. And he shoots it off the dribble more than he shoots it off the catch. Damian Lillard's one of the guys who has changed the NBA.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. Taking a look here at the visitors. The season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, there's the Knights, 9 games back. Edwards defending. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And Neal kicks to Edwards.
Away team foul. 0. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Neal. Over to the left wing. Here is Edwards. To the inside. Oh, look at that.
Wow. sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Edwards defending. Pass to Hendricks. And a dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Back to Walker.
Switch.
Virginia working the ball around. And here's Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in a pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Neal passes to Walker. Here's Neal. Outside, Walker. Pass to Neal. Now here's Edwards. Hendricks pulls it in. Now Jack. Scoreless thus far. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Knights.
In their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Tries it from 19, and good that time. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Pass to Potter. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now, here's Okoro, guarded closely. Outside Edwards. Now, here's James. Okoro passes to Gibbs. And here's Edwards. Now, Okoro. Back to Edwards. James kicks to Edwards. Floats one. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Pass to Potter. .119 left in the first quarter of the game. Down low. It's tipped. To the paint. Here is House. Hasn't made one yet. Bangs home the trifecta.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
50 seconds left in the first. Good D by James. To the middle. Here's Okoro. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Kafka. James covering. Pass to House. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Got it from 16 feet. Edwards got 14 points. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
That shot wide open. Now it's a 5-point night lead.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Pass to Hendricks. Out to the right wing. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Jack surveying the D. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Stark from deep. Neal gets the three-pointer to fall. Neal's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Virginia. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Virginia.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
James outside. Pass to Walker. Virginia working the ball around. Walker a screen. Neal passes to Walker, and Walker throws it down.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Right now, let's take a second to catch.
Drew Holiday understands the big picture. He said, quote, basketball is a two-way sport. As much as you train offensively, you need to do the same thing defensively. Doing defensive slides, wall sits, things that help you with your legs and your base. I've done that since I was little. It helps. Kevin, back to you.
Truly an elite defender. Allie, we thank you very much. Nails it from the high post.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
James, the pass to Walker. Neal with it. He has 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Virginia shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one drops. Neal hits them both. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Jack for 3. That one, no good. Virginia leading by 8. Walker in the post, defended by Jack. Back to Walker. In the corner, Neal with it. Right wing. On Wednesday, they'll take on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And then on Thursday. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. James covering. Jack with a screen on James. Pass to Jack. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Virginia. The Knights on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. James looking it over. Pass to Neal. Here's James. Walker at the elbow. Now James to the paint. Puts it up from 7, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Walker's got the lead up to 10 now for Virginia. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams will make substitutions. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Pass to Potter. Out left to the wing. Here is House. Edwards defending. To end the drought. That's it. And the Virginia lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from House.
Hey, if you leave a great shooter open, you deserve to get that.
Okoro passes to Gibbs. Outside Edwards. Now here's Okoro. Defended by Jack. And it's swapped. Here's Potter. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the half. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Edwards. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Edwards got 17 now.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
To the left side wing. And 1:01 left in the first half. Outside Jack. Pass to Potter. Sinks the 3-pointer. Potter's got his second basket.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Edwards. They set the pick. Here's Gibbs. Outside Edwards. A beautiful reverse layup. Edwards got
his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Potter. 9 points last game out. Outside, House gets it to go from beyond the arc. House has got his third basket of the night right there. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Virginia ahead, up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom Half.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest contenders are shaping up. As former judges of the contest yourself, what's your main criteria when it comes to ranking the dunks?
Well, a good dunk should be like a good DJ set, creative, new, exciting, know your audience, give them something they haven't seen or heard before, and don't miss any dunks.
Wow, spoken like the one and only DJ Diesel. I like that, Shaq. Keep it fresh.
Right now, I'm a little worried about the criteria they're going to use to rank this show.
Fantastic three-point shooting from him, stretching out the defense. I had a couple of games like that myself, Shaq. It's fun, man. Believe me, Shaq, it's fun.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Virginia leading by 3. Stark, defended by Jack. Pass to Neal. Outside, Edwards. That 3 off the mark. Shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Edwards defending. Lets it go from the wing. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Hendricks has got 8 points.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Shots good by Neal.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Pass to Potter. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 7 points in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Virginia working the ball around. And here is Neal. To the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Edwards. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Potter. No good. That would have tied it. The Knights have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Neal. Neal's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at him. maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
James checked in for Virginia. And let's take this opportunity to show you the shooting guards with the highest percentage from the floor over the last month. Throws it up high. A steal. Pass to Walker. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. James kicks to Edwards. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Looking now at some numbers for him.
Next ball. Substitution for the away team. Number 33, Sheridan.
Virginia leading by 3. James dishes to Walker. Pass to Edwards. James right side. Back to Edwards. Down low. Picked off in midair. And they're on the break. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
That one drops. He ties it up. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
And that one's good. House.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Virginia.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here is House. 12 points for him. Gibbs grabs the board. For Virginia, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a bounce.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Sheridan to the right side. Edwards defending for the lead. Makes it off the glass.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For Virginia, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Green by James. Pass to Gibbs. Now here's Okoro. For three, Edwards drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 11 points here in just the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
The Knights making a switch here. Heels checked in, and that one misses. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Neal's got 13.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to House. Here's Jack. Here is House. James covering. Down low. Here's Koska, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Neal. He's got 13. Seconds left. He takes it up and lays it in. Neal's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knights lead by 3. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pass to Potter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many Finnish players in the NBA. I know Lowry is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so.
Edwards, he's checked in for Virginia.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Over to the wing. Pass break. Here comes Virginia. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
The ball goes to the away team. Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 4. Number 4.
69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Pass to Potter. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Fires from 14, and he overshot that one, missing. Virginia leading by 5. Over in the corner, Edwards. And the layup is good. Edwards got 35.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Pass to Hendricks. To the paint. Here's Potter. A 3-ball. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Virginia working the ball around. Pass to Neal. Here's the screen. And here's Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. A 3. Drills it from outside. And the Knights lead by 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc. And after a lackluster first half, he's playing with a lot more energy now. Sometimes it takes that break to reset.
There's the drive, and Edwards with the stop.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the wing right side. Here's Potter. To the middle. Hits it from three-point range.
Wow, he's found his game offensively here in the second half. Really has turned things around.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. There's a screen. It's deflected. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Virginia.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Edwards looking it over. Misses the layup. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Neal defending. They set the pick inside. Stolen. And now it's Neal running. He can go all the way. And it's blocked. Top of the key, Jack. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now here's Edwards, and it's on.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Here's Potter. Plays it in off the window.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
And that one drops.
Rising to the occasion, he found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
To take the lead, the three goes down.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And here is Neal. From deep, it's good.
And that's a bounce back three. And they're back in the lead.
Gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. 1:21 left to play here in the fourth. Lets it go from 11. That's off.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Here's Edwards. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Knocked down the three.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 4, first personal foul, first team foul.
They've led by as much as 10. So they foul intentionally.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Knights.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
They can't stop the run with that one. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue.